Welcome back to Kit's Rock Review here in warm upstate New York. Please, I need you to do a few things for me. I need you to go to the various Kit Rock Review social media sites on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Blue Sky Social, and follow, like, subscribe, whatever the current mannerism, vocabulary is. I know I don't post a lot of videos, but by liking, subscribing, following, it helps out with the algorithm, and maybe you might not get more videos from me, but you might get more videos like Kit's Rock Review. Anyway, as you all know, I took the month of July off. I was away. I went to Maine, and that's where I usually go in the summer, and I go there to watch the waves. So just so you know, here is me. Maine, welcome home, the way life should be. I still believe that. I do believe that. As you can see, I'm wearing a hat here. This right here is the unofficial flag of Maine. It was the original flag of Maine before they changed it. But this year, when I was in Maine, I did something a little different. I took my dad with me. So here is my dad and I. We are in that picture. I believe that picture was taken when we were on Cadillac Mountain, or it was on Park Loop Road. We were in Acadia National Park, whatever the case was. But you can see us in the ocean behind us. And he's the one that got me addicted. He and my mom got me addicted to going to Maine. So I decided to take Dad this year to Maine with me. And, while I was in Maine, I was thinking about Kit's Rock Review, and I was thinking about what I should do in August when I got back. I don't know, it's a couple days before August, but I want to give you a preview about what we're going to do on Kit's Rock Review in August. And as I said, I was wondering what to do, and then three things gave me an idea. First off, when you're on Mount Desert Island, one of the things you do is you go to Bar Harbor. A lot of the stuff in Bar Harbor is tourist trap, souvenir shops. In one of those tourist trap souvenir shops, they had a ukulele. They had ukuleles for sale, I should say. And of course, when I went in there, I picked up one and I started fooling around with it. And I went, which is, the opening to the Beatles' Something. And then someone asked me, can you play the rest of it? And of course, I said, I can't play the rest of it without the music in front of me. But I do know the opening. But if you want to know, it does go, something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Anyway, I'm not going to play the whole song because I know you don't want to hear me sing. But also in Maine on Mount Desert Island, there were these signs that said bus stop. And of course, my mind goes in musical directions. And what did I start doing? Every time I saw one of those signs, my poor dad had to hear me say, bus stop, wet day, she's there. I say, please share my umbrella. Bus stop, bus goes, she stays, love grows under my umbrella, which is a song by the Hollies. Bus stop, wet day, she's there. I say, please share my umbrella. Bus stop, bus goes, she stays, love grows under my umbrella. So he got to hear me do that a lot. Poor dad, yeah, I know. But he can't sing either, so anyway. And then the third thing that got me thinking about what to do this month is on our way back, we stopped in Freeport, Maine, which is close to Portland. And there was a store called British Goods, and it had a lot of British goods in that store. You get Turkish Delight. For those of you who have read Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, that's what the White Witch tempted Edmund with. There's also an Everton scarf. I did not buy the Everton scarf, even though I'm an Everton fan. But it also had that nice little telephone booth there, the British telephone booth. The only thing it didn't have the Doctor Who police box. But anyway. So anyway, those three things. The store in Bar Harbor where I strummed the opening to Something. Playing the song Bus Stop when I saw Bus Stop, which is by the Hollies, another British band, and then that British store. I decided that this month on Kit's Rock Review, we're going to post videos by artists from the British invasion. You may ask, what's the British invasion? For those who don't know, the British invasion was in the early 60s after the Beatles became famous all these other British bands became famous in the United States because record companies thought, hey, the Beatles were a British band. They're selling a lot of records. Let's find other British bands to sell a lot of records. So I have compiled here a list, I don't know if you can see it or not, of British invasion bands. It does start with the Beatles. Beatles, Freddie and the Dreamers, the Rolling Stones, the Who, the Kinks, the Mindbenders, the Trogs, them, the Searchers. I don't know if we're going to get to all of these this month, but every day in the month of August, I'm going to post a video from one of these bands. And that's going to be our month this month, right here. This month's topic, the British invasion. So think Union Jacks, think the Mersey Beat, think Liverpool, think London. Now, maybe I should have worn my Everton jersey when I did this. Anyway, I want to know, what do you think? In the comments, let me know what you think. Which British invasion artist do you want to see posted this month? Let me know in the comments. And there are a few bands right there that we might get to. Beatles, Dave Clark 5, Freddie and the Dreamers, and the Animals. But let's see what we got. Actually, that's not the Dave Clark 5. That's the Zombies. Anyway, so let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow the various Kits Rock Review social media. So until I post again, you all know what to do. Let's keep on rocking in the free world. Okay, I will talk to you later. Enjoy this British Invasion month.